Right, hey guys, welcome to another episode in the deep playthrough of GT7. I've really been at it for basically a full day or maybe a day and a half. I actually also watched a video of, forgot his name, but he's a real life race driver, a Brazilian dude, and he has a very good guide. I actually wanted to not use any guides. The guy is called Igor Fraga. He has a YouTube channel. I didn't want to use guides and ghosts. I really wanted to figure it out on my own, but yeah, I was in bed, I was thinking about it, and I thought, okay, let's just watch one video. It was only one brief lap and some commentary, a couple of helpful tips, but to be honest, most of it I already did or knew. The key really is about consistency and not making mistakes for 6.5 minutes. And almost all attempts, you have one or more corners that are really suboptimal, and then you lose time. But at least I am going to put this in the playthrough, because for me it is quite an improvement over my previous time. I went from, I think, 6:35.7 to 6:33. So I'm pretty happy with that. But then, if this lap I will show you, there were some very heavy moments in it. It's actually quite intense. I'm really sweating right now, but at one point in the S-curve in the middle of the track, I nearly lost the car. And I think, and at another moment as well, I nearly lost the car. But I do think I am going to do a couple of more attempts tonight, because the thing is, that's also what that Igor Fraga guy said, and I agree with it. It's all about memory. You really have to know the intricacies of the track, where easy points are, where the hard points are, and if I now stop playing and I will return in a month or something and say, oh, I'm going to try and improve my Nurburgring time, it will take me another couple of days just to get back into the flow. And I'm now into the flow. I've been at it for like a couple of days now. I had like my Christmas break. It was super relaxed. I'm only one day left, so yeah, you can look at it from the negative side, like, oh, that's only one day, but also from the positive side, I have still a full day off tomorrow. But yeah, so I am probably going to try and improve it a little bit, because the ghost time of, if you watch the demonstration lap, I did it one time, that actually is a 6:28, and that Igor Fraga guy, he did a 6:22. And the video that he posts on YouTube, while he is commenting, like, okay, you have to watch this, you have to watch that, it was a live race, a live attempt, it was a 6:24. So then I'm now with my 6:33, but that guy is 11 seconds faster. 11 seconds faster is crazy. So it's a combination, I think, of consistency, not making mistakes. I think if I would do every corner like I am able to, so not screwing up, I think I can for sure get into the 20s. So I can improve 3 more seconds with that, I think. But also maybe that's pure probably skill, but also technique. I think maybe that some corners I'm just doing wrong. Just that there are some sections that I can really do differently. And then improve my time further. But yeah, to be honest, my aim would be to get into the 20s. And I'm not going to want to go anywhere near 6:22, not even 6:28 from the lap, from the ghost, because I'm just not a super masterful driver. I'm a pretty old guy. I don't have the reflexes probably anymore of a young guy in his 20s. And not that that is an excuse. I do think I have more or less the reflexes still a bit down, but I'm just not the best driver in the world. I'm just not an Igor Fraga who can pump out 622. Maybe if I indeed would spend another 2 weeks full time on this, yes, then you will improve. But unfortunately, I don't have that time. So if I could get into the 20s, I would already be very happy. But I'm just going to see the replay and check where I could have improved, because I do think I had a couple of pretty big moments. Quite messy first corner. That corner I've done now. I think I did 700 or 1,000 attempts. I did that corner multiple hundreds of times. Not all my attempts, because often in the very first 90-degree corner I already screwed up. That's a very slow corner, but a very tricky corner. You really want to get on the gas as soon as possible in that very first corner, just after the start line. But I also screwed up that one so often. But this one as well. This one you need to take full throttle. Either you go wide or you hit the curb or whatever. And still, sometimes I take it like beautifully. I'm really happy. But that's the problem. When you do that, then you're like, oh man, I'm now really in front of myself, so to say, compared to the other attempts. But then I get a little bit anxious and start making mistakes further down the road. So you really need to forget about what when you're driving, what went well, what didn't went well, how you did it in the past. No, just focus on the here and now and try to make each corner count and as good as possible. Because if you start thinking like, oh man, I'm ahead now and things, at least for me, it works that it actually makes the tarmac more slippery, so to say. I tend to start getting distracted and making mistakes, and then I blow my lead out of the water, so to say. But anyways, here we go. Yeah, I also didn't take that corner that well. Normally I have to yeah, I went too wide here. I went on the curb instead of following the curb. So I went a bit wide, I got later on the gas. Yeah, because normally in this corner, or did I lift off? I need to lift off because I'm going too quick to take it full throttle. And if I did not lift off, that means I didn't go quick enough. Maybe I did lift off, I don't know. This corner I also screwed up so many times, so those really fast corners, so I have to lift off a little bit. I do think I have it down now. Since half an hour I really found a way. You steer towards it, then you start steering. It are two kinks in succession after this corner, or this is the first kink. After here there's another little right-hander, I think. But you steer towards it and you briefly lift off once you hit it. And then you get some rotation from hitting the curb. They're a little bit sticky. And then immediately you want to avoid, or you want to minimize the amount of liftoff, because that's really important for the long straight up ahead. You really want to carry your speed through here. But yeah, so brief liftoff while you're on this curb. And this is that second right-hander. And then if you take it well, as soon as this curb starts, you should be at 255. So I did not take it super good, but good enough. This one also just full throttle, aim for the curb and keep your steering to the left. You will go, the car becomes light on top of the hill, but very soon thereafter it settles again because of the downforce, and then you have your grip back. Here, that's that violent shake that you just after the top of the hill. The car really goes left, right quickly, finding its grip again. Here you go. Go. And then brake at the curb a little bit before. Here I had a big moment, I think. Yes. Okay, it probably did not cost me that much time. It was just very lucky that I did not lose the car. But I was thinking, like, okay, if I do a similar lap like this without a moment like that, maybe I could really shave some seconds off. But to be honest, I don't think I even lost that much time there. I did go a bit wide, I think, because of it. Not even. Nope. It was... pretty heavy moments for my doing, that I saved it. Not even sure how I kept that car on the road. It was subconscious me. I think I can take this corner also a little bit quicker. I think I did here, over here. This all went pretty okay, I would say. Maybe I should have, maybe over here, I should have shifted. I really let it hit the limiter. Yeah, but it was, yeah, oh shit, what do I do? What am I doing now? Full lap back. I'm such an idiot. Yeah, this one. Yeah, I don't even think it's worth the trouble to shift. Twice I let it hit the limiter, like over here. No, shifting is no use. You would have immediately shift down again. So. And if I look at the speedometer, even if you hit the limiter, it is still climbing here. So that's fine, I would say. By the way, did I take that corner? Okay, I'm really just looking for time now. following corner, I still don't really feel that I have this one down. Little moment there, I have to step off the throttle for a second. And this one, did I take it okay? Pretty okay-ish. I wonder if I took that corner okay. I take out all the speeds. Shouldn't I keep a little bit more rolling momentum here? Don't know. This one I think you can take with 100. And I'm going 70. Here I'm losing a lot of time. I hate that carousel. I can for sure, I think, gain a second there. Ah, that was my second moment. Over here, I knew I had another pretty big moment that I almost lost the car. And that's it didn't even affect time that much, I guess. This corner a little bit. Not too bad. Yeah, I went very wide here. I think I also missed a second over there. Alright, but yeah, to be honest, I should also just be happy with the result. I mean, first I had like this amazing difficulty with getting the normal gold time, 6:37.8, and I'm now almost 4 seconds quicker than that, so I should be pretty happy with that. But yeah, now I'm at a crossroads. Am I going to sink in more time, or will I just leave it be? I must say it's a little bit frustrating, and because each failed attempt can take so much time, but it's also it's an amazing track. It is pretty enjoyable as well. The only problem is I really at one point had like muscle ache at my wrists and a couple of blisters because I have the Logitech G Pro at 11 Newton meter force feedback. That's really quite an exercise, and I can dial it down, but then I have to relearn the whole feel of the car, so to say. I'm really now accustomed to how it is set up. Yeah, but to be honest, I don't have that much. It was more at the start, the first and the second day. That yeah, it really I had to get in shape, so to say, a little bit. Guys, I think I will leave it here. I will either improve the time, hopefully, yeah, let's say that I can do a 6:31. I wonder, do I leave it then there, or do I go for the 20s, like a 29.9 or something? Would really like to get into the 20s. I will probably sink some more time into it. I mean, I'm getting to know the track better and better, and that's really key. And then after that, we will continue with the menu books, etc. And by the way, also Christmas gift to myself. One of my all-time favorite game series. So maybe a bit infantile or childish, but Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. Beautiful game, so that is also on the agenda. Maybe I'm taking a little hiatus of GT6 or 7 for Ratchet & Clank, but on the other hand, I'm also in a flow with GT7, and I would really like to just 100% the game, doing all the circuit experiences, all the menu books, probably also all the missions, and then there's of course also the online aspect, which was quite fun, I must say. I did a little hiatus from the single player campaign when the GT Sport mode opened up, the pavilion in the main menu. And then I thought I will do 1 or 2 races, but then yeah, I did, I don't know, 10 or 15 races. It was quite enjoyable. But yeah, there's so much to do, so little time. Probably I will also slip in a little bit of Ratchet & Clank because I'm really looking forward to that nostalgia trip. Apparently it's a very cool entry in the series. But yeah, I will stop blabbering about now, and hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next episode. For the meantime, do not forget, always do keep on gaming. Zet here.